Good evening, everyone. Ooh, hello, 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 hello. Ah, deep breaths. We made it. We're here. Congratulations, everyone. You made it to another evening, or another time zone. Ah, dear. Hello, Feywild. Enjoy your lurk. I don't know what we're gonna do today. I want to stream. I'm excited to stream. I can't wait to do something, but I don't know what it'll be, and it might not even be something big. You know, it might not even be exciting. It might just be pleasant background noise, if anything else. So you enjoy your lurk. This might be ideal for you. This. Hope you're doing well, nonetheless. Hello, Drowsy Fantasy. Stream time. I agree. It is stream time. Hello, Flicky Dicky. Hello, friends. Hello. Hope you're all doing well. Ah, dear me. I've got a cup of tea with me. It's, once again, peppermint tea. I think I'm falling back in love with peppermint tea. I didn't realise I would, but here I am. What am I, 16 again? Sorry, just removing tea bag from said tea. That was the peak of my excitement as a 16-year-old drinking peppermint tea. That was as exciting as my life honestly ever got. It peaked at 16 when I drank peppermint tea, and it's all been downhill since, you know. It's all What am I even talking about? Oh dear. Hope work goes well. Not well? Great. Me too. Good luck with it, Fairworld. Have a good time. And you too, Drowsy. Bless you both, you productive little so-and-sos. How dare you? How dare you be so productive and wonderful, and I'm over here drinking tea and doing nothing. It's ah, dear me. I was trying to sleep, but insomnia kicked in. Oh no. So now I'm here. Well, welcome on in. We might make you fall asleep, if purely not for the fact that not much is going to happen, you know. Might be a bit boring. You might fall asleep to it. Good luck, question mark. No sleep only stream. Yeah, I agree. I love the secret message. Excellent. I'm glad. I honestly, sometimes I don't know if that works, and I'm glad to know it does. Thank you. I also enjoyed tea. Yeah, right. Okay, good. Good start. I'm just going to put a little bit of a do. This should work. There we go. Look at me having a warning. Because today we're playing. Now, the game technically says Skyrim. There isn't a category on Steam. Hello. What am I using again? On Twitch, from as far as I can tell, for the Skyrim Creation Kit. So, I've filed it under Skyrim. It feels most appropriate. Or it does to me anyhow. Whatever. We're playing Skyrim Creation Kit, and I say playing, I don't know what we're doing. Hey up, that's not the right button. Let's not do that. We're not, I don't know what we're doing. Last time we went in Creation Kit, we started building a little house with a massive cheese wheel in it, and honestly, I don't think we can go up from there. I think, like my life at 16, it's peaked at the massive cheese wheel, and it's going to just go downhill from here, you know? No, we'll have a nice time. We might decorate this house a bit. It's got a rough outline. It's not got much detailing, though. It's actually not got any detailing, to be honest. So we might just do a bit of that. It might be nice. What is a house if it's made out of cheese wheels? A house of cheese. A house for... Am I a rat? Or a mouse? Am I a mouse? Have I just come to this realization? And my instinctive attraction to wheels of cheese? Am I a mouse? Is this something I have only just discovered about myself? I think I'm a mouse. Maybe that's my persona. Maybe I'm a mouse. In light of this revelation, I'm going to go put a different jumper on because this one's too warm. So I'll be 2 seconds. I return, right. I was gonna say let's get the show on the road, but honestly there's no show. This is this is not a show. This is like, I don't know, reading a book in a corner while someone else watches a show, you know? It's anyhow. Boop. There we go. It worked. Thank goodness. Welcome to the Skyrim Creation Kit. I do hope the BGM is at good volume. Let me know if otherwise, because I'm just going to keep it running the entire time throughout, because as this isn't actually a game, it's a program, it doesn't have any music of its own, obviously. And instead of silence, I've opted for a little bit of light BGM, so do let me know if you can actually hear me. If it's too quiet, if it's too loud, whatever, because it's going to be on for a while. So it'd be best to get it right, you know? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to sip my tea. Nice thought, brain. But maybe wait till it's cooled down a bit. Let's do that, shall we? Ah, dear. Oh. Wonderful. You're just part Sheogorath. Does Sheogorath quite like cheese? Does he have an affinity for cheese as well? That'd be fun, wouldn't it? I'm a bit of a cheese fiend. I'm not even that big into cheese in real life. Like, I like cheese. I'm not, like, super desperately into it. It's not like I see a block of cheese and go, well, I need to have that. You know, it's not... I don't quite know where it came from. Honestly, I blame the cheese wheels of Skyrim. I think that's honestly it. I used to love cheese boards. I did go through, whenever we went, like, out anywhere for a meal, i.e. we went to a pub for whoever's birthday it was recently in the family, I would always, if a cheese board was an option, I would be like, oh yeah, give me a cheese board. I want that as a dessert. And then I would eat about half of it and go, yeah, I'm full now. That's a lot of cheese for it's a lot of cheese for a 14-year-old. I don't think I can. Then again, if I couldn't manage it at 14, I definitely couldn't manage it now. Ah, dear. He does? Ah, wonderful. Old Sheogorath is wild about cheese. Maybe I am just Sheogorath reborn. Have you ever thought about that? Nope, me either. Good. Oh dear, in almost every game there's jokes, books, quests about his love for cheese. Really? Oh, that's wonderful. That's amazing. I love it. We did visit him, Skyrim, didn't we? We went to the mind of Pelagius the Mad. That was a good time, wasn't it? Sort of. And actually, there was in fact some cheese wheels on the table he was sat at. I mean, it was a feast table. It'd be sad if there wasn't any cheese wheels, but you know. Ah, the little cheese emoji. That's amazing. That's amazing. Do you know what I should do for my emote? Instead of whatever the fuck this thing is, this generic love heart nonsense, I should turn that into some cheese. Or like a smiley bit of cheese. Oh, that'd be cute, wouldn't it? Things to think about. Things that don't matter right now. Not that anything does matter right now. Have you seen what we're doing? Anyhow. Welcome. This is a house we built once upon a time. It's a rough shell of a house. There is a massive cheese wheel down here. It fits wonderfully into this weird underneath of a hell pit we've got going on. I've got to be honest. I don't know why we built this. I think it was probably for cheese. It was probably just for the cheese. Anyhow, the cheese fits perfectly. It's a wonderful size. Look at that. Snug. Beautiful. Obviously the cheese is scaled up. That is not what you would call the natural size of a bit of cheese. But you know what? I love it. I love it nonetheless. Look at you lot with your cheese emotes. Where'd you get these from? Where'd you get these from? Hello, Gladius, by the way. Hope you're doing okay. Right. Whew. What are we doing? That's a good question. What are we doing other than moving cheese around? Well, here's the thing. If we're going to be building this as a house for, assumingly, us to live in, to play a character, we're going to be filling it with cheese, right? So I would assume today is just sort of refining the layout a bit and then sort of adding a little bit of detail in. We've got this underground basementy bit, which isn't particularly exciting. None of it's particularly exciting. It's a farmhouse. It's as generic as it gets, but got to start with the basics, right? Where we have politely shoved in a corner the alchemy and the enchanting table, because... and also some chests. Don't know if they're the right chests, but they certainly are chests, and they'll do as placeholders for now. They'll do as good old space fillers. Anyhow, all of that aside... Got the downstairsy bit, which is comprises of 2 fires, some rugs. Oh yes, I remember the rugs. We had it. Bloody hell, this camera. We had a wonderful time choosing this rug. We decided it was the right rug for a good fucking. This is the love rug. Love rug. That's a sentence and a half. You lovingly lay down here on the love rug, and you have a wonderful time by the love fire. You know, you've got one. That was it. We have one fire for business, i.e. cooking things, and one fire for pleasure. Yeah, I don't know when we established this, but you know what, we did. And of course, in honour of Feywild, we have where's the camera gone? We have a couple of stamina potions, lovingly placed next to said love rug. And here we have the little book nook, as I like to call it. which is a place where you can sit on a... This camera is so uncontrollable. I mean, I'm not good at controlling cameras, but this one is particularly. It's a wild beastie. It's untamed to me. This is the book nook. It is full of, well, currently nothing, but books, hopefully, at some point in time. You've got a little mat, you've got a little chair. I think that chair needs nudging out a bit. I think I did... Oh, hang on, let's turn off snapping onto grid. Let's, yeah, Q and... Control and Q. Oh, good to know. So we do that. There we go. There we go. I'll learn the key bindings one day. Just nudge it a bit over, because I think I ran in and tested it, and it was a bit sort of... Your head was stuck in the roof, well, the ladder a little bit. You couldn't really move around too much. So let's just adjust that a tad. There we go. Wonderful. Another cheese emote. How do you all have so many cheeses? Do I have any cheese emotes? Hang on, I'm gonna... I need to... Oh. I've just got the stinky cheese. I don't think I want the stinky cheese. Does anyone want a stinky cheese emote? Oh, you can keep it. Oh, dear. I could use those too. They're good, aren't they? I love them. Right. So I suppose we should put some books on these shelves, although I'm gonna be honest. I imagine that's a fairly laborious process. I don't think that's going to be the most fun. But then again, it's kind of the energy we're going for, right? Anyhow, let's complete the tour. I use that word loosely. Anyhow, that's the vague shell of a downstairs. You go upstairs, you got some more rugs, because fuck it, who doesn't love rugs, right? You got a bed with 2 blue sleeping people in it. Those come with the house. And you've got a chair over here for... This is sort of the, like, dressing table, question mark. It's the sort of getting ready area. If we had a mirror, I would put the mirror there. And there'd be like, you know, you put little like bottles of some spray on there, deodorant over here. Because obviously, the people of Skyrim obviously have deodorant. I mean, they must do, right? Right? Of course they don't, of course they don't. Oh, dear me. And then we've got over here a chair. Don't know what this is, just a chair and a lamp and a bookshelf. This was, to be fair, this is the remains of the book nook. We were going to have the book nook in this corner up here. Then we decided under the stairs was a much cozier place, especially next to the fire. It just felt right. It felt right, you know. I look. This little corner of the house, to be honest, combined is a good. It's the book and fuck nook. You know, you got your books and you got your fucks. You've got everything in one corner that you'd really need, to be honest. Or if you're a sensible human, there's food over there. And to be honest, if I was given the option of books/fucks or food, I'm gonna gravitate towards the food. I just love food. It's delicious. Anyhow, I think we're getting sidetracked here. This is the getting ready area. Well, the getting changed area. We did actually have a mannequin upon this little thing, and I would love to put one on there eventually. However, we placed the mannequin down, hopped into the game to try it out, and the mannequin had vanished. So we quickly deleted it and pretended that it didn't exist because it was scary. But this is sort of the, you know, little, if you want to call it a walk-in wardrobe, it's built into the room. It's not really walk-in, but it's a little like off the corner where you get change, you know, hang your clothes over the edge of this thing, got a little thing to sit down, do your shoes on, little wardrobes. It's a cute little dressing area, you know. It sort of completes the bedroom a bit. Anyhow, all of this lacks any detail whatsoever. It's just sort of a rough shell, a rough outline. One thing we do need is some lights for these lights. And now I know that sounds like a stupid sentence. That's because it is. But aside from that, yes, lights aren't actually lights. You need to put these little light effects next to the lights or in the lights or wherever you want the lights to be. So that's an idea. We need some lights for the lights. Well, hang on a second. I don't remember putting this chandelier in the floor. I don't... Oh, it looks like some aliens just sort of like shoved its face into the ceiling. Poor thing. Poor imaginary alien that doesn't exist that I just made up. Don't know why I have sympathy for this creature. It's not real. Right, okay, so this light here, gotta be honest, looking like it's a bit dim. Looking a bit pointless for our needs. We don't really... I want something quite so dim. I mean, we can actually brighten it up, I do believe. Not like that. That's a different button entirely. Hey dear. I do love this program. I'm not good at using it, and also I'm not good at perspective. If you've watched me play Planet Coaster in any shape or form, you might know that. I'm not very good at perspective. I'm not... I adjust something and I think, yeah, that's in the right place, and then I move the camera an inch and I go, oh no, it's entirely wrong. Alright, so that is not the light for us up there. What's the... How do you adjust it? Because there's the S to scale. Ah, there we go. We can scale up the light a bit so we can make it a bigger light source. Is that the... What's the button for... there it is. Is that the sort of... I don't know, is that the colour of light that we want? Or do we want it to be a bit different? A bit, you know, because there's a wide variety of lights to choose from. Let's be honest. We could. Here's the thing: you can make it infinitely huge. It's quite funny. You can make one little chandelier light up the entire room. It's great. See, I want a nice light room, but we don't want it to look ridiculous. I know, sounds silly, but oh dear. Right, so that's there. Nudge that over thither. Over thither. We're going to have 2 of these because there's 2 lanterns. So let's just theorize what it would look like. Not bad, to be honest. We will have to hop into game and check it out. It's not... I want the room to feel... Here's the thing. You don't want it to be unnaturally light, but I don't like the dark corners. Dark corners are good for areas like downstairs, where the, you know, the book nook is. Little, like, cozy looking areas. But I like the main bedroom. I don't want it to be too dark and dismal inside the house, you know. I want it to be a nice, happy time. Okay, so that's done there. We shall check that next time. I love... The lighting is having issues in this corner. It doesn't really like it, does it? You sort of get too far out and in and in. It has a moment. Gosh bless it. It has a moment. Oh, I can drink my tea now. Oh, that's so good. I love peppermint tea. Don't know if I've mentioned that before. Do we want these to be nudged over a tad? Where are they sort of floating in the house? They can go anywhere. They can go anywhere. Let's be honest. They can go wherever they want. No, not that. There we go. There we go. If we sort of nudge these over a bit. Sort of a bit more central, because there's sort of this gap in the middle where they're not quite meeting. There's sort of a gap of light, and I feel like putting in an extra chandelier just for that gap feels a bit pointless when we could just spread these 2 out a bit more sensibly. There we go. I'm sure there was a better way to do that, but for some reason I decided, yes, trying to click on this infinitely thin little chandelier chain is definitely going to be successful. That's the idea we should go for. Alright, so that one's sort of, yeah, it's the middle of that, the 2 beams, so let's move this one a bit more to the middle. There we go. That feels a bit nicer, a bit more well lit, a bit more evenly distributed, if you will. If you won't, I understand. But yeah, I sort of want some nice big lights for the roof, just sort of to give it an overall bright feel, and then we can, you know, spotlight it in different areas. You know, we've got little lanterns down here, we can pop a candle anywhere, you know, it's good stuff, it's good stuff. Downstairs is a whole nother matter. I don't know what we're going to do here with it. The 2 fires are the main source currently, and, well, yeah, we can't stick chandeliers in the downstairs. They're not really... They don't fit, to be quite honest. They don't fit right. So that's that. These mats are gorgeous, but they're not arranged in any sensible way. Maybe we should leave this for now. Maybe arranging mats is not the call of the hour. Maybe putting some furniture down before we actually, you know, just start deciding, ooh, which way do we want the mats to point. You know, it's not what you call urgent right now. This is what I would be like if I was moving into a house of my own. Like, God forbid anyone actually has to be near me when I am trying to decorate my own house, because that will not go well. It'll be a messy, chaotic time. It won't make any sense, and I apologize profusely for anyone who has to deal with me during that time, if it eventually happens. God, I hope so. Right. There we go. That'll do for now. Lighting for downstairs. See, I want to establish the lighting, because then it feels like it gives us a good base to move on from, you know? You can sort of... But then again, we want to, like... What's the rest of the downstairs going to look like? We need to sort that out, don't we? We've got the little cozy book area. We like that. Sorry, the book nook. We've got the kitchen area. Well, part of a kitchen area. Do you want some kitchen stands? Some little, like, sideboardy bits? God, now I've got to remember where everything's stored in this bloody program. I don't know. Clearly. Let's go into all. Let's go for farmhouse. That's just an entire farmhouse. That is. We're not. I mean, I'm aware I did search for a farmhouse. I was anticipating. Well, not an actual farmhouse. I was in, you know, some sort of interior objects. I don't know. Well, maybe it'll have to be Nordic or Riften. We have to go for. Oh yeah, no, we don't want that. That. What the fuck is that? Hello. That's a building. Hey dear. Yeah, maybe we should go for a little bit of a. Let's try Riften? Question mark. Got some doors, some floors. Let's go into static a bit more. Clutter. That might be it. Clutter might be good. Or do we want... there's all sorts of things here. That's a farmhouse. It sure is. Just one whole farmhouse, please. Interior. These are all like... Yeah, it's not furniture bits. It's wallways. Wallways? That's not how words work. Walkway. Hierothka. Markarth. Riften. Riften's a good interior. Clutter. Temple of Mara bowl. This is all they've got in clutter, really? Just a... Okay. Just a nice little bowl, if you want a bowl. An Anna. Wow, good job, Brain. A banner of an anchor, apparently. Although I can't see that. A chimney. Yeah, that's a chimney. Dock ramp. Fireplace. Leaves flat. Wall. Shelf. Okay, good to know. We're not going to use any of that. Interior. Walls. Here's the thing. I'm honestly more than likely just looking in the wrong place. I can't wait to figure that out. You know, I can't wait to understand. Building city walls. Clutter. Ooh. Ooh. Markarth banner in Whiterun clutter. Let's not question that. Let's not question it at all. It's got a shield. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a fancy looking shieldy thing, isn't it? Don't think I've ever seen that before. It's called We're into Shield. Well, it's wonderful. I love it. Oi loves it. Oh, yes, the Orvaska rug. Beautiful rug. A bit big for this house, gonna be honest. Hall of the Dead. Oh, God, there's some lovely rugs in here, isn't there? Oh, look at that thing. It's gorgeous. Lovely design. Sorry, getting distracted by rugs again. I do this concerning amount of time. What is that? Don't want it. That's what it is. Skyforge decorations. Do tell. What is Skyforge decorations? Invisible. Wonderful. Love that rug. Me too. I'm glad someone else appreciates the rugs. I get a little bit excited about rugs in video games, and I can't for the life of you tell me why. Maybe I just like rugs a lot. That's a very nice bench. It doesn't fit anything inside this house whatsoever. Oh, got a planter though. Oh, that's cute. And the throne. Just the throne. Okay, so this is more clutter for the actual city, less so the building interiors. Where would we find a building interior? See, we're under architecture. Maybe it just isn't under architecture. That would make sense. Clutter. It could very well be under clutter. That would almost make sense. Bandit. Bandit pole. Ooh. That's a head on a stick. Bar set. Bar set. Now we're getting somewhere. I don't know why it made that noise. That was a very, ooh, yes, delicious noise. And I don't think any of this is delicious. I don't... Alright, so we've got some bars there. Good to know. We've got Blackpool. Blackpool. Wait, what? Wait, sorry, hang on. Blackpool. It's written as two separate words here. Nocturnal's Chamber. Got it. Yep, that'd be Nocturnal's Chamber. We've been there before. When it said Blackpool, my obvious instinctual thought was the city of Blackpool in England. So dumb. I was like, Blackpool? We've got an anvil, we've got a sharpening thing, and we've got a workbench. Groovy. Oh, we should have a little forge area, shouldn't we? Bodies. That be a body. That do be a body. Right, we've got some bones, an entire section dedicated to bones. Ah, books. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of books. Yep, those are books. Could move on from that. Burial cairn, burnt corpses. Ugh. No thank you. That section. Got some candles. Candle section, like a good look at them. Little floor candles. Ah, wall candles. Now those might be useful. Those might be very useful indeed. I'm gonna put you to one side, friend. Where have you gone? Sorry. I think I forgot to delete the bit of the nocturnal temple that we just have wedged inside of our house. Apologies, reality. Didn't mean to do that to you. An arts and craft station. Yeah, a little arts and craft station. Little workbench, little Prit stick. I don't think they have Prit sticks in here, but we could do our best. Hand cart. Yep. Vendor cart static. Oh, look at all the little carts. They're so cute. Caves. Cave lamp. Oh, yep, that's a cave lamp. Chopping block. No thank you. I don't want a chopping block. Civil War. Oh, lots of banners and rubble. That's very... Do you know what? You could make a lot of comments about that. The Civil War section just has loads of banners and loads of rubble. Almost like the Skyrim Civil War is just a load of waving flags around and then destruction. We're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about... Oh, lovely variations on vampire coffins. That one. Apparently it's dangerous. Common. Ooh. Common might be where we want to be. We've got some archery targets. Candle lantle with candle. Yep. A cauldron. cauldron would be cute for the kitchen. Should we have a cauldron in the kitchen? Little, like, call it a sink. Like we're in Minecraft. Put a cauldron down and call it a sink, you know? Oh, dear. Cauldron empty and empty too. Yeah, ah, that one's not on the stand. Oh, that's cute. Let's go for a cauldron. What do we reckon for cauldron? For cauldron-based purposes. A small one or a tall one? They're both pretty cute. Both cauldrons. I think the small one... Ooh, hey up. Just because I'm envisaging having like a little workspace in this corner, and I think... Oh god, what have I done? I think I just dragged the wall. And I'm imagining that a little cauldron will take up less space and be a little bit less imposing and out of place looking. So we'll wedge that in the corner for now. Got a cauldron stand. Good to know, but not for now. More coffins. Common counter. That's what we're looking for. Well, maybe not quite that. That's a bit common. I was thinking maybe a bit less wooden planky, to be honest. But, you know, we get what we can. We get what we can. What's the stuff upstairs called? This stuff. It's noble, isn't it? It's called noble. Is there a noble section? There isn't. But that's okay. I'm sure we can get around to bits and bobs when we get to it. We'll keep going through and see what we get to. We've got a crate. Wonderful. We've got a shelf. Oh, nice shelf. More shelves. Shelves. Tables. Shelves. Tables. Shelves. And a crate. Wonderful. Lantern fishing pole collection. Oh god, that's very spiky, isn't it? Oh god, that's not tidy at all. It's all jabbing out at odd angles. That's the worst way to collect your fishing poles. God. I thought it was going to be a cute little contained bucket, but nope. Just a big old spiky... It looks like a mini aggressive porcupine that's very long but only has 4 spikes. So, nothing like a porcupine, to be honest. Metal cage. No, thank you. We do not want a metal cage. Oh, rugs. No, we have to scroll past all the rugs, because as much as I love them, they're not what we're looking for right now, and I'll just get distracted. Torch rack. No, thank you. No, we're not going to have a torch rack. Okay, containers. Chest open. That'll do. Counter. It's the counter set again, isn't it? Yeah, I think this counter set's going to be what we go for. It looks the fanciest. It looks the nicest. I don't know how it works together. So it's built in pieces, which is very interesting. Not that kind of dungeon. No metal cages or torch racks. So vanilla. I know, right? Oh, look, the dungeon is for the cheese and the cheese alone. It's not a sex dungeon, it's a cheese dungeon. Goodness me. Not that the two couldn't overlap, but I'm so... Okay, but I'm going to drink of water. Wonderful. Right, let's figure out how counters stick together. Let's do a bit of gluing. Gluing? Sexy cheese dungeon. Yes. Dungeon. For the sexy cheese? Maybe the cheese is the sexy one. I feel weird calling cheese sexy. Let's... Dear me. Oh, goodness me. How do counter? Good idea. What a cheesy dungeon. I know, right? What a cheesy dungeon. Oh, dear. Alright, so it looks like this. Yaha, that'll do. And this is the back. Well, the sort of the shelf side. And that'll be the front side. Nice, 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 and nice. And we got some cornery bits as well, should we so wish to corner it. Oh, cute, wonderful. Now we know how that works. How do we want it to fit though? What's the shape we're looking for? I regret building this in the way I did. Gotta be honest, this roof is getting in the way. I do not love it. Oh well. Things to learn from and adapt and wibble, 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 wobble. Change another day. Oh dear, so I got some cornery bits. Now, here's the thing. Since I was last in this place, I have decorated a house in The Elder Scrolls Online. I believe I showed it off yesterday. And I basically, it feels like I'm trying to recreate that now. It feels like I'm going, okay, so that, but more. Like, let's just do that again. It worked the first time, right? Basically, I want to create another kitchen counter because I liked the kitchen counter in my ESO house. I think it's wonderful. They'll like... Breakfast bar, that's the word. That's the word. I love a little breakfast bar. It's so cute. It's adorable. So what if we just did that again, huh? Nothing wrong with a breakfast bar. Nothing wrong. And it splits up the room nicely, but it doesn't split it up too much. You know, it's a nice divider without being a wall. It's groovy. It's groovalicious. It's groovalicious, baby. The fuck did I just say? Okay. Alright, I'm trying to like... Oh, fucking... Camera. I love how I like to say, my streams, I like to go for relaxing vibes, especially when it's like nights like this, when I'm just like, I'm kind of low energy, but I want to stream, and we just want to have a nice, relaxing time doing something. No, who knows what, but definitely something. And then I end up swearing at countertops. I don't know quite what that vibe is. I don't know if it's quite as relaxing as I intend it to be, but nevertheless. Getting fantastic again. You know we are. We always are. Hey dear. Right. That jammed in that corner there. That'll do for now. We can go in game, we can hop in game and see if that's a bit too close to the wall, a bit too far away. We can sort out the finer details then when we have more control of the camera, let's be honest. Do we want it that close to the fireplace though? Is this a good place for it in general? I don't know. Maybe we say fuck the fireplace and we go over to this side. Sorry. Dear me. Right. Just sort of, because if you had the breakfast bar, you sit on one side of it, right? And if we're next to the fire, I ain't got any much place to sit. Be rubbish, innit? You know, trying to think about this logically, because look at this house. It screams logic. It screams order. Ignore the giant cheese. It's the giant cheese of order, of course. Right. That's too far, isn't it? I think that's a bit too far. Let's just keep you there. Let's just click and let's save. And tell you what, let's do what we need to do. Let's save again, just to make sure, and let's load up the game. Because that is kind of essential. Hopping in and testing out how things work is kind of, it's the bread and butter of the idea. It's the pleasure of working with Skyrim. You can hop in at any moment. Not that, I mean, you can literally do that and pretty much, shut up me. Okay, good idea. I'm going to drink some tea. Oh no, I'm not, we're already in. Let's, oh, don't click on mods. I didn't mean to click on mods. Go away. Sorry, just frantically pressing escape because I accidentally clicked on something and it's taking 10 minutes to load. Those are the worst moments in life, I'm gonna be honest. Those are my least favourites. When you've accidentally clicked on something and there's nothing you can do about it, you've just got to wait till you can rectify your mistake. Okay, let's turn off quick saving of all varieties. Yes, I know, map, wibble. It likes to shout at me for the map. Oh, why am I doing today? COC, a test house, I think it's called. I hope so, otherwise we'll just teleport to nowhere. Oh, there we go. We're stuck in a wall and there's an enchanter. Great start. Let's just merge through that real quick. Wonderful. Why is it purple under here? Why? What? Hello? What have we got that's purple? Wait, it's not purple any— hang on. Okay, so purple just faded from existence, but we this is called a jail door. Why is it called a jail door? Ah yes, the cheese is in cheese prison for the cheese crimes. That's the true nature of the cheese crimes. We don't commit the cheese crimes. The cheese commits the cheese crimes. That's why it's called cheese crimes. Maybe that's the true secret of the dungeon. It's not like we're treasuring our prized cheese. We are the eternal guardian of the cheese. You know, it lives in the jail and we live as the guardian. You know, there's nothing we can do about that. Ah, it's cute. Look at the little bow, little breakfast bow. Adorable. It could, in theory, nudge over a tiny bit more, but it doesn't need to. It doesn't need to. Look at that. It's so cute. Sorry, I think I'm saying things you would say to a dog to a breakfast bar. Let's see if this chair's adjusted properly. There's a tiny bit of clipping at the end, and yeah, with our head's still stuck in it, so you can't scroll out and zoom out and look at yourself, but small details. If that be the case, then so be it. Oh, I love the lighting. Oh, it feels lovely and warm. Yeah, and there's sort of like this little throbbing glow. No, that sounds weird. I'm sorry, I don't normally like to describe things as throbbing, but genuinely, it's sort of like a little pulsing, like whoop whoop. Boop, boop. Sort of looks candly. That's good. That's what we're looking for. Maybe we'll swap those out for a different coloured ones, if any are better in the future. Oh no. Look at the lantern. Like, oh, look, in the corner, what is that? Lantern, lantern, pop, lantern pops into existence. Okay, so that's something to note. Maybe we should make the house shorter. We've got the wardrobes here. Good, 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 good. Well, that's all good. We've checked what we needed to check. Let's get out of here. Now, do we want to make the house shorter? I know that's probably an idea you would normally have, say, at the start when you're building the base structure of the house. Let's turn the BGM back on. But here I am. Maybe halfway through deciding if I want to do it now instead, or... Should we try and shorten the house? I think it will create a mess, but honestly, it sounds fun. Sounds like a mess. I love it. Because here's the thing. I think I've unintentionally made this too big, and I don't know what to do to fill the space. I want it to feel semi-cluttered and nice and full. Nice and full and cozy. And if we have too much space to work with, there's just nothing I can do with that. You know, I can't really, I lose track of it. So, what if we... We need to keep the door, and we need to keep this door. So the middle part can go, absolutely, and then do a bit of a... Oh, heck. Shunt along with you two. Snap you into place. Are you in the right place? Ah, like a jigsaw. It's a weird jigsaw. Right, so now that's over there. There's some floating lights there. That's good. That is a nicer size. That does feel a bit better. It might not quite fix the lantern-based issue, but it might make it a bit less obvious. You know? Less of a you walk upstairs and the lantern doesn't work, more of a you walk upstairs, take a few steps forward, oh, the lantern's there. You know, you sort of... We could wiggle around it. If we have to, we could probably just put something in front of it, you know? We could hide it a bit more. That's okay. All right, now we begin the move everything back into place section of reality. Yeah, I think I'm happy with this. It feels a lot more snug and cozy, which is entirely the vibe we're going for, and that's kind of good. Now, the sad fact is, I have accidentally... Well, it wasn't really an accident. I have inevitably disrupted the book nook. Oh no, and the fireplace, and the everything, and the... Oh dear, it's all gone. It's all gone. It's all gone. Let's turn all snapping off and just try and shove this gently back into place. All right, fireplace, come on. Let's do this. Me and you, we got this. We got this. Actually, we should... Yeah, let's just turn snapping on. You were probably snapped in the first place, weren't you? Maybe. God, I hope so. Yeah, that'll do. Nice. Groovy. Groovy. Are you both lighting up the same amount? Ah, you a bit further forward. I think you are. I think you... Oh, no, you're not. I was like, wait a second. That lighting doesn't seem right. Maybe it's because we've not moved the actual lighting module. That might be anything else, maybe. Perhaps. Okay, now we have... Right, now the two fire system we have going does look a bit more ridiculous. It does look a bit more silly. I'm gonna be honest. Just two fires. Just two fires next to each other. Double the fire, double the warmth. You know, that's what they say, whoever they are. Right, now we've got that situation technically sorted. Really don't know if sorted's the right word. That's fine. We might have to replace another wall in a minute or two, but you know what? Let's figure out this one for now. Let's sort out what we're doing over here, and we can sort out what we're doing over there afterwards. Right, turn off clipping. We've got the mat. We've got the bookshelf. We can get everything else from this side, hopefully. So we'll group it all in one click, and then we can move it all at once. Save us the trouble of having to... We'll rearrange it all, because it was lovely positioned. It was just, you know... The wall moved without it, and it needed to adjust. There we go. We bring you into place. About there-ish, we think? That feels right. Oh shit, we've left the table behind. Oh, fine. It's fine. We'll come back for it later. The table, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I think this is okay. We don't want it too far that way. We like it being in the corner. We obviously don't want it to clip with anything. So if we just move it out of position for clipping, this is sort of this corner of the bookshelf. Yeah, with the pillar there. Move it just out of reach of the pillar. I think we're in a good place. Right, let's leave that there. And let's move you up. Sorry, table, I forgot about you. There we go. Nice. Nicely done. So that's there. Book nook is reformed. Good for it. Everything's back in position now. Alright, let's do it. Let's... What are you called? Farm Interior 2. Farm Int 2. Click on all. What have we got? We want... Here's the thing. The two fireplaces is gorgeous. The fireplaces are built into the wall. We're going to delete one of the fireplaces. We have to delete one of the walls. So it's either going to be the door section or the downstairs door section. I'm thinking the downstairs door section purely because the fireplace next to... see, the fireplace next to the book corner's nice, but the fireplace next to the kitchen is just sensible, right? Alright, what have we got? What have we got either way? Let's assess our options one way or the other. We might not have much of a choice. That has way too many doors for us. It's a nice thought, but no thank you. Basement, no door. That's what we've got going on over there, isn't it? Yeah, that's the exact situation we've got over there. Good. What are you? Doorway and a fireplace. That's 2 doorways. We don't want that. No, thank you. It's a lot of doorways to be involved with. We've got 1 upstairs doorway. We could have an upstairs doorway if we really wanted to, but like, that's an end. We don't want the ends. And the hearth. What's the hearth piece? Hearth piece is a hearth upstairs. Oh. Feels dangerous on the wooden wall. And then we've just got wall. We've got blancus, wallless, number 4. Right. Okay. What do we do with the door then? Oh fuck, I've lost the door. Sorry, you can get back into place. There we go. How do we do this? What are we dealing with here? We want a door that's... Do we not have a downstairs door? End piece 2. End piece 1. End piece 2. End piece 3. Doorway 4. Doorway 4-way. That's an upstairs door. Doorway 3. Downstairs and upstairs door with a downstairs fireplace, inevitably. Doorway 2, no door. That's what we've got in now, isn't it? Doorway 2, no door. Yeah, it is. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's got the fireplace and it's got the actual doorway that we need it to have. Because these doors don't actually work as doors when they're built into the bloody thing. And then we've got basement entrance number, whatever that is. Okay. Damn. We might have to get rid of the staircase. Okay, let's just theoretically do this. Let's just leave you there. Delete you. Now, I know this looks terrible because everything's floating, but bear with me and hopefully the situation will be rectified. Fingers crossed. And we're going to go for wall number 1 because it's number 1 and it's wall and it's basic and there's nothing wrong with it. It's got no features, no doors, no nothings. It's a door. It's simply put a door. Now we can do about that, and that's good. Not a door, a wall. Fucking. Sorry, I forgot the word for wall. Apparently, that's a new one. Now we don't have a doorway to the downstairs. Not currently. We could put in a basement ladder. I'm not against that. It makes the house feel a bit smaller, which is again what we're working for. You know, instead of having this big wide slightly big, slightly wide staircase. You know, a built-in staircase. We've just got a little basement ladder. It feels like a cheap way of doing it sometimes. Is it perhaps a wonderwall? It is not, but I appreciate the pun. Well done. Oh dear. Yeah, so it might make the house feel a bit more cramped, but then again, is that not what we're going for? Is that not what we want? In theory, it kind of is. Let's put you in place there. Right, so we're doing this like this now. This is how... That's how reality is now shaping up to be. This poor house is getting chopped to pieces, but hey, that's part of the fun. Apparently. Not fun for the house, Punderful. Punderful. Faye, wild. You and your... God, look at you all. I'm so proud of all of you. I read that one without even thinking. I was just, yeah, a Punderful Wonderwall indeed. Right. Oh shit, I'm shouting. I'm in all caps. Flicky Dicky. Thank you very much for that subscription. Gosh bless you. Oh, look at you. Oh, thank you very much. Gosh bless you. My cheeks are red. Now, for better or for worse, you have access to the maybe most bland emote in all of Twitch. You have that. Maybe it'll be cheese one day. Thank you very much. Bless your heart. Right. Farm int 2. We want ladder? Basement? Farm int 2, basement ent 01. The fuck is that? No, God, I'm reading so many words. They don't make sense to me. That's that. Oh, it's a wooden base. Oh, we could have a little wooden farmhouse. No, we've got 2 levels now. Let's just leave it at that. Look at you all with your little rubbish emotes. I'm so proud of you. Oh, gosh, bless you. Right. Right. Ooh, no, hang on. We've done this before. We go out of a static And to find the doors, we go into the section called door. Now, I know this seems revolutionary. I know it barely makes sense. Why would the doors be in door? Video. Right. Ladders. Ladders are what we want. We want like a trapdoor and a ladder. Hey, trapdoor ladder. Perfect. Perfect. Literally what we're looking for. And it has to fit in this small room here. So how are we going to do that? How's we going to work it? First of all, we have to get the camera to stay still. Farm B wall. Hang on a second. If we just... Now, I know we're going all over the place here, but that's just because we are. Farm B wall. Farm B wall. Trapdoor. There we go. I knew it. I knew it had a preset built whole space thing for a trapdoor. Nice. Now we don't have to just jam it in the middle of nowhere. We can have a special entrance for it. Wonderful. So we still have the entrance still. It's a bit... Well, it's a bit more rough than we expected it to be, but it's there. Cool, nice. Okay, we can go back to farm wall. It just looks like I can't spell farm. It's just farm with a B on the end of it. Farm wall. Anyhow, back to doors. Ladder, if you please. Trapdoor ladder 1. What have we got here? What are the options of trapdoors and or ladders? Well, one that's the right height, ideally. Well, that goes to the roof. We can't have that. We can't have that. Oh, heck, I've just accidentally referenced ID'd it to Zs. Lots of Zs. God, these are big, aren't they? Oh, it's a hefty trapdoor, that is. Oh, doesn't fit at all. It's cute, but it doesn't fit at all. I suppose it doesn't have to fit. It could just be sticking into the floor. Maybe not. We'll file that to one side. What else have we got? Hidden menus. That doesn't sound good. And trapdoor ladder 2. Is this the right size? Oh, thank goodness this is the right size. Praise be. Now we don't have a trapdoor that's jamming through the world. Go bless it. Right. Right. How do we want this to work? Not floating. Ideally, floating ladders, not the best. They're not the most reliable. You don't trust them. Ah, look at that, though. It doesn't... Does it have to float? It might have to float. Otherwise, it's... Well, it's floating one way or the other, you know. Maybe floating trapdoors is good. Maybe it's not. Oh, I can't decide. How do ladder work? Maybe we have to have the one that jams through the world. Maybe we do, and maybe that's... I don't know if it's okay, but maybe that's unavoidable, you know? Alright, let's put you to one side. So you're in the right place for that. Move you back into position. I love this, just swapping things in and out, sliding them from side to side. Are you right? No. Slide you out, slide you in. It's like a little... I don't know what it's like, but it's certainly like something. Alright, that's there. That'll do. That's jammed in. We can check if that looks okay and natural when we get in. We've got ship ladders and trapdoors, and we've got the rift and trapdoor. Rift and room ladder 1. But I assume they're all very similar. I don't think we're gonna... Yeah, this is all... It's all what it is. If we go to now... Trapdoor, or as I tried to call it, tradpaw. It's just not how that works. Oh my freaking god, I'm so stupid. Pretend that anything that just happened over the last however many trapdoor-based minutes we've been talking about trapdoors for, pretend it didn't happen, because I've just found the actual trapdoors by typing in the word trapdoor. It's a good job I don't do this for a living. It really is. It's... Eh, dear, right. That's in a good enough position. It's very wonky. It's not in the right position at all. Readjust. Where the fuck is it gone? There we go. Alrighty. Doink, 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 doink. There we go. That looks right. Yeah, it's the right height. It's the right length. It's perfect. It's perfect. Oh, thank you all. Oh, there's a trapdoor too. Oh, that's it. I was like, oh, they've got another trapdoor. What's it look like? What's the variation? No, that's the lid at the top. That's, oh dear. Now, where do we want the trapdoor to be? Where's the entrance to the basement in the upstairs? Well, in the main house, you know? How do we pop downstairs? My heart says behind the counter. Feels like a counter... Fuck's sake. Wasn't even meant to say that, but it feels like a counterproductive measure. So stupid. It doesn't even make sense. It's just the word counter. Oh dear. Right, let's put that down there. Let's just... Where's it gone? Help. Oh, you found the trapdoors by looking for trapdoors. What a twist. I know, right? I know. Dear me. Oh, goodness. Glad you appreciate it. Oh, dear. Right, we'll shove that there for now. It looks weird and nonsensical, but literally this entire house does. So what's the problem there? There we go. Let's shove that there, and we will... Ooh, how do we do this? We know. Come on, brain, you can do it. Got that window open. Linked from. Active parents. Multi... attach ref. Location ref type. Attach 3D to... Oh, fuck. How does this work? Hang on. We do... No, we don't know this because we haven't got... Okay, okay. Save. What I'm going to do... I'm going to go to my other places that I've built. And I haven't attached this door to anywhere, have I? Pointless. Roof. I was definitely supposed to say useless. I said Ruth. Now how the fuck am I gonna do it with that? How do you do this? Attach ref. It's not attach ref, is it? Location ref type? Attach import. No, it's not the right unit. There we go. Hang on. It's the door. It's the door. We want the door, the little golden door. We want the where have we gone? Not the wall itself. Yes, there we go. Teleport. There we go. We're looking for a tab called teleport. And if that trapdoor doesn't have it, it's worthless to me. Bit harsh. Poor thing. Trapdoor. Teleport. There we go. It was right in front of my bleak face. Teleport. Select reference in render window. Oh, hang on. Wait, no, hang on. Yes, teleport to... Fuck, hang on. I've got to move now. Turn off teleport. Turn on teleport. Let's get into position. Let's... Hey dear. Hey dear. Right, if we click here, is that going to be the right click? It certainly is. Select reference. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. Nice. So if we do that, should teleport to it. Groovy. Let's save and let's... Now that we've adjusted the layout of, honestly, the entire house so far. We've got rid of one fireplace though. We need to adjust this. We need to nudge it over. Goodbye, flaming pile of logs in the corner. You were fun. We're not going to miss you. We're going to miss you. I can't lie about that. Who am I? We do need to move this back into place. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's... okay. We don't need the, that. Oh, fuck no. We do need that. Ah, dear. What's that? I'm deleting the wrong thing and keeping the wrong thing. And yep, all of that. All of that and so much more. Okay. Done that. Click that. And just let's save. Let's go into the game. And let's review. Let's look for any gaps. Any misplaced individuals? Have I just clicked to open something? No, I haven't, thank goodness. I thought I just opened my image editing software by accident. And I'm gonna be honest, this poor computer is under enough strain right now. Trying to run Skyrim Creation Kit and stream at the same time. Like, it's got enough going on, it really doesn't deserve to have that suffering. The poor thing. A test house. Let's bob on over. Oh, in a wall, as is tradition now. Yeah, oh, we're in here. Yee! There's the jail for the cheese. Obviously, there's no lighting down here right now, but... Yep, nope. Marker storage unit. Yeah, I'll change that name in a minute, alright. Yeah, it works. It works. It's alive. And it teleports us to the right place. I made a functioning thing. Not a pretty thing, but a functioning thing. Pardon you. Sorry. If anyone heard that. Well, congratulations. Okay, so yeah, the trapdoor's there. Maybe we'd rotate the trapdoor around. And maybe... See, I like having it in the corner, and behind the counter feels right, because you know, you waddle in through... That's the abyss out there. Close the door. We don't look at the abyss. You waddle in through the door, and you go, oh, look, my house, my comfy, you know, book nook. Got the little, like, this here. Might have to move the rug over. Yeah, the cooking spit next to the rug isn't ideal. Maybe we move the cooking spit. Maybe the cooking spit doesn't go over the fire. Does that make any sense? Probably not. Let's, yeah, we'll come back to that. So you got this over here, you got a little counter over here, and you bit downstairs. That's nice. Let's check upstairs works, just, you know, because we've shortened the house since we were last in here. Oh, it's much cozier, and the lantern works. The lantern is always turned on. There's not a distance error where you get too far away from it and it just blinks out of existence. Or the lighting doesn't work. Ah, yes. Yes. Oh, and this is so much more manageable to decorate as well. We need to adjust the lights. We've got... They're not in the right position. This one's too far over. That's okay. Good to know. I'm much happier with this. This is a much better shape. And we still have a tiny bit of fog, but only if you stand at the end walls. And to be honest, yeah, I can deal with that. Right. It works. My time machine actually works. It's not a time machine. Right. Quick save. Not quick save. Exit the desktop. And back we are. Okie dokie. What were we going to do again? Oh, yes, lights. There we were. I was like, yes, things I want to do. Changes to make. Close the game. I think my brain has vanished. There we go. Okay, we're in. We're good. We're back. Be you, and we're gonna shove you over. Where are we gonna shove you over to, though? Where do we want lights to be? Sort of these two middle beams? That feels about right, doesn't it? If we're gonna have two lights, might as well have them from the beams. Yeah, that's good. I like that. I like that idea. And the lighting should be enough from both of them. It was enough when there was a bigger room, so it's definitely got to be enough at this point. You know, we can have them. They don't have to be quite central. They can be a bit spread out. Shit, I forgot to move the light source with it. Okay. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. Move you over. Groovy. Deselect. What are we looking at? What are we looking at? Yes, that looks wonderful. Warm, cozy, comforting. Ignore the eternal void outside. It's gorgeous. It's great. It's so many things. Ah, dear. Yeah. All right. Now, as a result of losing that fireplace, downstairs a lot darker, obviously, and this corner, this entire half of the downstairs. There we go. Is very empty. It doesn't have the glow from the fires. So if we just move this counter up a bit, do we fuck have left half the counter behind? Oh, dear, I'm a terrible removal person. Oh, sorry, I left half your counter in the old house. Any complaints? A few, just a few. Yeah, we shunt this over a bit, so sort of put the counter there. Then it feels like it takes up more space. It makes this end feel comfier and cozier and smaller. And it makes this be a more separate, bigger kitchen area. It doesn't have to be entirely kitchen. We might try and wangle some way of having a cooking station that doesn't involve this thing over the fire, because I don't love that. It's very... Well, it encroaches upon the book nook a bit too much, you know. You don't want your cooked meats dangling over your books, do you now? No meats dangling over your books. It's, God, rude and... rude. Couldn't think of another word that meant rude. So we'll put that there. Did we wanna nudge this up a tiny bit more? We said it could be nudged, but we didn't say it had to be nudged. Now that's a bit... No, it isn't. Oh, God. Let's wedge the camera in here. See, it's almost too much, but if we just turn off clipping real quick. Just real quick, and we just... There we go. That's good, isn't it? It's right up against the wall of the feet, but the feet aren't merging into the wall, or if they are, it's very minor, and we don't care. We don't care too much. Nice. That's good. I like that a lot. Yeah. Trapdoor's good in this corner, although maybe it's not so much this corner and more so this middle bit. Because, I don't know, it just makes it look more central. It opens this way around. You lift the handle up, so we'll put it there. That feels nice. That feels good. We can maybe have some baskets around it. You know, not just an ominous trapdoor in this weird, like, prominent position. That would be a bit strange. But I like it. I think it's good. Yippee. I'm going to have a drink of water. Goodness me, this house is really taking shape. I know we've basically changed nothing. It's essentially the same thing, but shrunk down a bit. I'm really happy with it. I think the changes we've made have genuinely improved it so much already. It feels better to me. So much better. It's great. Right. Let's find... Now, how do we do this? There's sort of... I'm sure there's a sort of a prefix or a phrase that we can include in our search to include crafting tables. Crafting. That would be it, probably, wouldn't it? Crafting. Because I want to see if there's any sort of cooking-based stations that aren't the spits. So we could put crafting cookpot. Hang on, have I just seen that? Oh, well, that's... Okay, so yeah, I want to have something that's not over a fire, but can work for cooking. Oh, anvil. Oh, like a bit of anvil in our basement. Cute. Forge. Oh, bloody, it's an entire forge, that is. We could have the Sky Forge. We're not going to have the Sky Forge, but we could. Smith Forge, sharpening wheel, cooking, fire, spit. We could do something like that. I would just feel weird with it not being over the fire. I don't want to have a mini fire for it though, right? Cooking pot invisible. Hang on a second. Cooking pot invisible. Ooh, now there's a thought. Oh, hang on. Fuck, we need to... Yeah, this needs to go back over there somewhere. There's a thought. Cooking pot invisible. How does this work? How does cooking pot invisible work? We've got this thing here. If we put you like here and then put the... Can we turn anything into a cooking spot? Can we like put the cooking spot there and it'll be like, oh yes, we're just gonna cook with this pot. Like, it'll look like it's cooking with a pot. I don't know if that's how that works. I'm going to put it down. We're going to test it. And we're going to find out in a minute. Let's keep looking for now. We've got large pots. We got small pots. We got pots with no handles. And we've got crafting cooking pot. And then we're on to enchanting. Okay. See, I want something like this. Like the enchanting station has the big enchanting table, and then there's the little one, just a little tabletop one that you can put on top of any sort of unit, a barrel, you know, the sort of the portable one, if you will. I want something like that, but for cooking. Now, I know that doesn't really make much sense. Oh, hello. Let's not have an entire forge inside, thank you very much. Doesn't make the most sense with cooking. You know, cooking, you need a fire, surely. All right, I like that there. Well, no, I don't like that there, but I hope that works like I think it does. Invisible. Now, what we did want to do, teleporting to there. What we have to do, I think, let me try and remember if this is how that works. A test house. Edit. Location, default space, lighting, interior data. There we go. We're not going to name it marker storage unit. We're going to call it a test house. Because that's what it is. And that should change that. So when we mouse over it, it won't say marker storage unit. It'll say a test house. Hopefully, fingers crossed, because that's where it's teleporting you to. But, see, because it's in the same cell, we can't name different parts of it. I don't think we can say, like, that'll be the basement door. It won't mouse over and say the basement. But if we're going to have a house this small, there's no point in putting it in 2 different cells. That seems so wasteful, right? I mean, it might as well all be in one. Then again, I don't know. It just seems messy to create another cell just for the basement, just for the sake of giving the basement a name. Like, we might as well just, I don't know. Oh my goodness, I've just realised we don't have a name for this house. And I definitely think it has to be something cheese themed, right? The first name that came in my head was Cheesebridge. That's all I'm going to say. You know, it just feels like a nice fancy name, but also has the word cheese in it. And makes no sense. I love it. Maybe it doesn't have to have cheese in it, but, you know, I'd like a little name for this little thing. It's more of a... I feel like we're going for, like, a small lodge feel than a farmhouse. Yeah, it's built on the farmhouse structure, but, like, interior-wise, it's more of a little, like, small lodgy type of thing. That's the vibe I'm going for. You know, it's not a... But it's not a farmhouse. Right, so that's there, that's there. Feywild cottage cheese cottage. I love that. It's a bit of a mouthful. I still love it. We could call it cheese cottage and then just have it, you know, the innate pun of cottage cheese if you read it backwards. But at the same time, cottage cheese cottage, that's amazing. I do love that. I do think that's wonderful. Okay, so that's there, that's there. Anything else we wanted to change? We need to test out this cooking thing, really, before we establish anything else. Let's pop back in. I don't like to pop back in unless there's a lot to look into, or there's, you know, there's decent changes to evaluate, otherwise it feels like a waste of time sometimes. But I want to figure out this cooking pot thing, you know, because it's sort of, the design of the kitchen hinges on the cooking area, because I want to have a cooking area where we can actually cook. That's kind of essential. And if we can do it like this, excellent. If we can't do it like this, bums. We'll go back to the drawing board. You know, it's... Hello? Purple glow. Why is that purple glow there? And why does it fade away? What have we accidentally put in our house that has a purple glow that fades away? I'm scared. I'm a little bit scared. And yay, it's called a test house now. It's not called marker test cell or whatever it was called. I don't know. All right, so the shape of the house feels good. We're still agreeing with that. Ah, yes, the cooking situation. Well, it was a lovely thought, but it was never meant to be. It was just never meant to be, you know? As I said before, bums. Right. Well, good to know. We can move on with our lives and sort ourselves out. Go away, whatever you were. You are irrelevant and useless to us. We like the cauldron. The cauldron can stay. The cauldron's cute. Alright, so we have to figure out... Hey, cauldron's doing dance. We have to figure out a... we need to move you around. Because this marker here, by the way, this orange block, square, cuboid thing, this is related to this door. This is where you will arrive upon teleporting through the door. So, and the little arrow is the way it'll be facing. So we want it sort of there-ish, I think. And then the one down here, we haven't moved the door on this one, so this is probably placed in the it's placed in the proper location, I would imagine. I think. Let's put it that way around. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's not. Let's leave it there. Let's leave it there. All right, do a bit of a save there. Have we got any weird things here? Where's the purple fucking light coming from? What's... Hello? When did we inherit a purple glow? Where? Hello? It's not just me seeing it, right? Like, I'm not the only one, surely. There's a purple glow. It's there when we arrive. It fades away. I don't understand it. I've got markers turned on, so anything sort of invisible should be there. But oh, hang on, what are you? What are you? Found epic mushrooms. Bet you're the purple glow. Bet it was you, you little glowy bastard. Yeah, it's totally you, isn't it? Yeah, it was totally you. Totally you. Unless it wasn't, but at the same time, fuck you. I'm blaming you. I'm blaming you. Right, so that's down there. Basement is still not lit and looks like a hellhole. Good. Glad for it, you know? Right. How do we deal with this then? How do we establish a cooking situation? Because we have to have a cooking set. We have to have a cooking station. How? We could do just something like this, a little cooking pot small, and just have it dangle from somewhere, and that is the cooking station. That's all you need in theory, but it looks weird with no heat source, you know? I mean, if we have to have no heat source, I'm really not going to care at the end of the world. That's not, you know, it's not the most important thing. I don't care that much. Sorry. So we can have something small like that. We can have something even smaller like that, although, to be honest, those look the same. It's just the shape of the pot. And honestly, I like the second pot more. Yeah, I said it. And then we've got one with no handle. Oh, one with no handle. Hang on a second. This is saucy, isn't it? Saucy? Yeah, sure. I mean, I know we're working with sauces, probably cooking, but still. I've forgotten how to spell barrel. And now the game's frozen. Well, not the game. Oh, got it. Okay, let's just I'm gonna have a drink while it doesn't respond for a minute. There we go. Those moments are always fun. It's why I constantly spam Control S. I want a barrel, please. See, static barrel, that'll do. And we can just shove the cooking pot on top of it. Maybe not on top of it. I think we might float if we put it on top of it. So let's... Okay, hang on a second. Right, so this is sort of the proper height from what I understand. About here-ish. How does the kitchen, like, counter-align with that? Because this is just a bowl. It doesn't have a handle. It doesn't have anything. As if we want just sort of a station, this is probably the best we're going to get, right? So let's, in theory... I don't know how it's going to work with... if we move it up, if we activate it, are we going to start floating? I don't know. Shit. Plummeted to the floor. Right, yeah. Let's shove that in there. Let's see how that works. Again, I'm just going to hop in because I want to get this sorted. I want to figure out the crafting station. It's a key component of the kitchen. It's kind of the entire point of the kitchen. Sorry if I go a bit quiet. Making snacks, that's totally fine. Enjoy your snacks. What are you making? I'm jealous. I'm so jealous. I'm going to drink some tea. Enjoy your snacks. That's totally fine. You lurk and come and go as you wish, everyone. It's honestly... I'm happy to have you here for as long as you want to be here, and you can talk as little as much as you want. You know, it's a comfy place. There's no pressure. None at all. A test house. With 2 A's, because that makes it easier to find. Let's just be honest. Okie dokie. Oh, we're underground. No purple glow. Praise be to everyone involved with that, i.e. me. Think I just praised myself. Alright, cooking pot. Okay, so we are in fact floating. We take a bit of a step into the air. Bugger. We could put a little like stool there so it looks like we're really short and we have to stand on a stool to use it. That'd be cute. We're not going to do that. It's a nice thought though. But it's a cute thought. Really nice. Oh yeah, alright. That puts us in the proper place. Okay, good. Right, so we know that we can't adjust the height of it. So let's put a fresh one down and work with the height that we are given. And hopefully find something that happens to be at the perfect height for it. Otherwise I'll cry. I might cry, you know. What are you called? Let's just... oh, I can't copy you. Crafting cooking pot small. That'll do. That'll do. I can get you from there. Crafting cooking pot. Small. No handle. There we go. Right. We were looking through interiors, weren't we? Yeah. Fireplace. No, it's under lights, isn't it? Oh, no, it's under static. Static, clutter. Oh. Fireplace under clutter. Excuse you. Just a big watch. Just a big red warning sign. That's not... We're not looking at that. That's not... I don't want to touch that. Seems scary. Ooh, the tenants. Oh, look at that. We got the tenants of the Dark Brotherhood. I don't want that in my house. Ah, we can have the stained glass frame. Oh, that's saucy, isn't it? It's not saucy. I don't know why that's my go-to word. It's pretty, not saucy. Pretty saucy, you know, right? I'm so sorry. Right. Dead animals. We're not going to touch that. Dining set. Dining set, first-person knife, and first-person fork. Adorable. Saucy is a good word. It is a good word. We cannot lie about that. Oh, we got the Dragon Priest altar. The intact one and the ruined one. How adorable. Some would say. Saucy. Sorry. Dummy items. Dummy items. I don't like the look of that. I don't like the look of that. Dwemer. Oh, we got some barrels. I love the Dwemer stuff. Should we put some Dwemer stuff in our house? Dwemer goo. I'll pass on that. You can keep your goo, Dwemers. I'm not that into you. You can keep your goo. Yeah, we could put some Dwemer things in if we really wanted to, if it fits the theme anyway. No run. Oh, I got some little runners. Well, they're cute, aren't they? Fireplace we've been through. Ooh, Falmer Rosetta Stone. Come again. Sorry, what now? The Falmer Rosetta Stone. Now, as far as I understand, a Rosetta Stone is something very inherent to our universe. It's a thing that exists in our world. So I'm assuming this is just used as a development term for it. I don't like unless it happens to be discovered by someone called Rosetta, or you know, happens to be for some reason given the same name. That feels strange. I've never seen this thing before. Probably a quest line I've just never done. Look at that. Is it translating the Falmer language? Good for it. I think I've just shunted the house a bit. No, I haven't. Probably a development term. Yeah, I would imagine so. That would just kind of threw me a bit. I love that. That's such a pretty design. It's gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that. All the words. Ooh, so many of them. Delete that. Cute. Not what we're looking for, but cute. I have Magnus. I've skipped some sections here, clearly. I have Magnus Dias. Ooh. No, thank you. We're lovely. Very ominous. Not what we're looking for. No, not at all. Effigy King Olaf. Effigy of King Olaf. Did King Olaf have a bucket for a head? Yep, good for him, honestly. Looks like the first words on the top line are Todd Howard. Are they actually? Does look like that. It does look like that, doesn't it? Fuck's sake. Oh, yep, no, that exists. That is in fact what that. Yep. Fuck's sake. Oh dear. Anyhow, Falmer. We don't want any Falmer things, do we? Falmer totem. Excuse me. That looks like a bone. You're welcome. Thank you very much, Fairwild. You bless me once again. Oh dear. Falmer totems. Fireplace. Firewood. Ooh, we could have piles of firewood. Ah, that would be almost cute to have in the kitchen. Yeah, sort of like the fireplace is over there. Oh, we could put some next to them. To be fair, we could put some next to the bloody fireplace as opposed to the kitchen. That would make a bit more sense. That's a good idea. I like that. Let's do it. Let's shove some firewood down. Just a nice little pile. None of that large nonsense. We're not some medium. Just a medium pile of firewood. Just so you know, you don't have to go outside all the time. It's the indoor store. For storing and indooring. I don't... What? Hey dear. Yeah, I'll do. Cute as fuck. Love it. Love it. You love to see it. What does a small one look like? Oh, it's small. It's the sound of my head hitting the desk because I'm a bit of an idiot. What does the small pile of fire logs look like? Oh, it's small. Wow, that's a shock, isn't it? God. Trapdoors and small logs. What the fuck am I even doing? Oh dear. Alright, shove that in there. So I like that log being sort of like hugging the beam. It feels silly. Yeah, maybe it feels too silly. Maybe it doesn't feel right at all. Maybe I hate it all of a sudden. Oh, hello again. Someone's playing Train Sim World 2. Good for them. I forget that I'm recording the entire desktop, so notifications like that do in fact pop up. Oh well, I'm sure it's not the end of the world. Yeah, I'll do. We can always adjust that. We will adjust that. It's fine. I don't know why I'm fussing over a bleak pile of firewood. Right. That's there. We got distracted amidst solving the mystery of this thing. Floral? Oh, we could have a snowberry wreath. Well, I want one of those somewhere. Let's just put one in the eternal void that floats outside the house. We'll put it with the other thing in the eternal void so we can group them together. That's not even slightly close to it. If it is, it means it's a very giant snowberry wreath. There we go. So we got them two together as just sort of a What have I done? What have I moved there? Dear me. Dear me. They're good. Oh, it's cute. Looks like a little wall decoration. Probably because it is. Right. Giant. We can have a giant's campfire just sticking up through the roof of the house. Just, yep, no. Giant obelisk. Oh, cute. Giant skewer. Yeah, we're going to skip that now. Goat skin. Grey fox. The bust of the grey fox. Hello, I'm about close to meeting you in Oblivion. Well, not really. I've joined the Thieves Guild. Well, I've started to join. Well, I've done the initiation thing. I just need to give the person the journal. And I'm getting distracted. Hag Ravens. Yeah, we're going to move on from that. Hay bales. Cute. Adorable. No thank you, but adorable. Hay mounds. Love it. If we need to jump off any tall buildings, that'll be good to have. Helgen. Burnt rubble. Aw. I was expecting it to have some, like, you know... Well, more than just burnt rubble. That's a bit sad. I don't know. Got some imperial candelabras, chandeliers, and a magic... Sorry, hang on. A what now? A magic conduit flange. Don't know what a flange is, but it sounds kind of tasty. I want to eat something now. Magic conduit flange. That doesn't feel like a real word, but do you know what? That might fit in the basement. Let's shove it down there. Plummet. That worked. Shove that down there. Why not? We can always find a place for a glowing flange. Meadery. Mead barrel. Oh, mead barrel's cute. Anyway, we can have one of those in the kitchen. Sort of like a little thing. It won't have any mead in it. It'll be, you know, apple juice on tap or something. But, you know, good stuff. We can put one of those on there for now. A flange. It's a word, isn't it? Flange definition. A projecting flat rim, collar, or rib on an object, serving to strengthen or attach on a wheel, to maintain position on a rail. Well, it's certainly a projecting flat rim, collar, rib thingy. Don't know if it holds any rims, but good for it. Good for it. What a flange. What a flange. Proud to say our house is... I mean, I'm now the proud owner of a flange. It's quite the word, isn't it? I do love it. I hate it, but I love it at the same time. It's wonderful. It's quite the beastie. There we go. Just a little barrel there on the corner. Love it. Obviously, this is all going to be moved around at some point in time, but for now, it's just oh, that's big. It's quite hefty. We don't want that. What does the lid look like, though? Probably a lid. We're going to move on from that now. Maroons. Just a shrine to Maroons Dagon. Oh, heck. Oh, wow. Hello. Hi, Maroons Dagon. You appear to have a hole between your legs. Do you... I'm so sorry, everyone. Oh, dear. It's tempting. I want to go in there. And then we've got... Oh, heck. Oh, God. Oh, no, I've moved the thing over. There we go. Just shove this back into place. Oh, dear me. Right. Such a weird word it is. I love it. Might incorporate into my odd list of odd swears. Son of a flange. I would love it if you did that. I will try to do so. I aim to use the word flange at least twice as much as I did last year, i.e. more than one. And there's the shrine to Maroons Dagon. Oh, and an altar. Why does the altar have its own little section? I don't fancy having an altar. We'll be honest. The altar can go away. Midden. The Midden Summon Circle. That doesn't seem like a safe thing to have in our house. It's got the Oblivion thingy-me-do on it. Nightcore? Night. Fuck's sake. I really am going back to my 16 years of age human, aren't I? I read Nightingale and I said Nightcore. And if that doesn't say everything you need to know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what you heard on this eve. Nightingale banner. We don't care about the Nightingale banners. Or, in fact, Nightcore banners. That's what that is. Night Mother. Loading screen. Night Mother coffin. No thanks. Delete that. Nocturnal altar. Sauce. Oh, hang on. What does that look like? Aw, it's very fancy, isn't it? It looks like a chair more than anything. Just have a sit down in it. It's a very tall chair. It's more of a standing chair, you know? I like using words that are not swears as though they were swears. That is very good, isn't it? Don't know why it amuses me as much as it does. It's kind of the best thing ever. I agree. It's amazing. Oil barrel. I don't like the look of that. What? No, I don't like the oil barrel. The oil barrel can go. Right. Pelts. Pelt farm wall. No, thank you. Oily barrel indeed. It is bloody oily, isn't it? Yeah. Well, not bloody oily. We're not. Oh dear. Potama's skull. Well, nice to see you, Potama. I'm gonna yeet your skull out of existence. No, thank you. And a Falmer blood potion. Lovely. Doomstone circle. I don't fancy a Doomstone circle. Whatever the fuck a Doomstone circle is. We can have a thief stone. Our own little thief stone. And a power shrine 1. It's cute. It's not what we want, obviously, but practice dummy. Aww, a little practice dummy in the... Maybe we won't have a practice dummy downstairs. That feels... The downstairs is getting too cluttered. We can't shove every single crafting station and utility downstairs. You know, it's got to have... God, we're into the quest section now. What are you? Some sort of stone? Awesome. Delete. Remove. Vine ceiling, no call 1. I don't know. What are all of these words? So big. Giant mortar. It's a giant mortar. That's not what I expected. A giant pestle now. Broken wagon. Oh god, I know who that belongs to. Cicero. Unholy altar 1. Yeah. Coffin grounds. That's a coffin ground. Marker stone. Rubbing dummy version. Crown stand. Oh, yep. And that's a bust. Parchment ring blank. Wall rubbing. Oh god, there's a lot of wall rubbings, isn't there? Ruins. Yeah, we don't want anything ruiny, do we? Nah, no ruins in here. Can't do any cooking on a ruin. They would ruin the cooking. That was so not a pun. It broke my heart. You know, it's just, it's not even... Oh, look, some shrines. Ah, they're wonderful. All of them are... Oh, shrine base. Just a base shrine. Shrine to anyone. Signage. Oh, we could have little signs to everywhere. We're not going to. It's cute, isn't it? Silver. Silver candlestick. Silver candlestick. Silver platter. Oh, that's a big red. No. Skeever nest. No, thank you. Skull daffin. Yep, nope, those are those. Soul gems. Saucy. Soul gem holder. Soul gem holder with stand. Groovy. Those might go well downstairs, actually, near the enchanting area. But, not upstairs, not in the kitchen, which is what we're supposed to be working on. We just keep getting a bit distracted. We're not distracted. We're just looking for the right thing, and we haven't found it yet. I was about to ask if the BGM had stopped, and then it continued. No, we've still got a good 20 or so minutes. Wonderful. I mean, could loop it. It's not that exciting. Sovngarde. Candlesticks. Is that really the only thing to... Bloody hell. Okay, the only thing to come out of Sovngarde is apparently giant mead barrels and a few very pretty candlesticks. They are very pretty, but they are just candlesticks. Statues. Yep. Hersine Shrine. Debella Flower. Talos. For me. Yep. Okay, wonderful stuff. Tombstones. Stockade. Stockade barrier. Oh, goodness me. Oh, goodness me. It's a lot of wooden sticks, isn't it? Tombstones. I don't fancy a tombstone in the middle of my kitchen. We'll be honest. Upper class. Upper class. That's upper class. The fuck is middle class then? If that's upper class. What's lower class? Do they just sleep on the floor? What? I'm so confused. Upper bed static. Upper chair static. Really? This is upper class? It's hilarious. It's nothing. It's just... Okay, that's not the right height for that. Good to know. Sad to know, but good to know. Bloody hell, it's a big table, isn't it? That's also a small table. That'll do that. Not the right height. Upper class. Deceiving, who knew? End of a weapon rack. What? A werewolf? Oh, no thank you. Wood fires. Campfire. Oh, they're very big. Ooh, camp cooking stand. That's sort of like for them. We get to... Okay, so if we can't find anything to stand it on, we can just have a freestanding pot. That's so cute. I love it. Got little thingies for it. It's a cooking stand. Yeah, it's a cooking stand. We could have one with a rack underneath. Ooh, I like the rack. That's cute. Got a stand with a stone. What's the... Stone. Where's the... Hello? Stone? I don't see a stone. Oh, well, that's that one. Fireplace wood. Oh, yep, no, that's that. We've got spit. Spit Juan. Spit small. Spit wall. Spit wall. Oh, it goes on a wall. Obviously. Adorable. Oh, I like the right. Now listen here, Feywild. You are correct. However. Oh dear. Here's the thing. Which rack do I prefer the most? Do I like the sort of the smaller upright rack, or do I like the one with the nice grill at the bottom? I think I like the smaller one. Just feels like it's better. It's less wide, question mark? I don't know. I don't know. Sorry, failed. It's a valid question. You got to ask these things about racks. It's very important. I don't normally ask these questions, but, you know, it has to be done. It's important. Right. If we politely shove this thing, you like petite racks here? Only when I'm making a kitchen. The fuck? Okay, let's put this thing in the middle of the wall, question mark? Yeah, sort of like there-ish. That's not the middle at all. Good. Good, we like chaos. Bit too much chaos, actually. Cauldron. Why can't I move the cauldron? It's because I'm stuck in a wall problem. What? Have I? Oh yeah, haven't I? I was going to say, have I actually accidentally shunted a bit of wall over? I think I have. There we go. There we go. To be fair, I just like racks in general. Honestly, any rack's a good rack. As long as it holds a cooking pot, I don't care. Sounds weirdly misogynistic. Gonna move on from that. But yes, all racks are lovely. I do agree. Love a good rack. What the f... Gonna go drink some tea and feel humble. I like ones with flowers. Yeah. Flowers and wait, what? Like a flower rack? Yeah, sure. Sure. Cauldron there. Spit wall. We're not gonna... do we have a spit on the wall? No, it feels too big. It feels too big. It's rubbish. Alchemist racks are great. Alchemist racks are great. You make a good point. Use Grimoire blade piece. Oh god, they're all in individual pieces. That's hilarious, but why? And then we're just into the clutter section under clutter. Clutter in all caps, and then under that is clutter in lowercase. You know, it's calm clutter. Clutter. Ooh, a fork. Bar left, bar right. Beehive. No, beehives are not allowed. Oil barrel. Ooh, gosh. Ew. Black reach. Giant. Oh, if I said giant hand, it's a giant mushroom. Thank goodness. Candle, horn, candle. Okay, I think we've seen all this before. It's all about rubbish in it. Yeah, wall-mounted skeevers. What? And critters. Critters? Crinder landing marker small. Here you go. Here you go, critter small. Critter small, go here. That's adorable. I love that. It's very cute. Do not place small critter landing marker. I'm gonna do what it says and I'm not gonna place it. It just seems like a dangerous thing to do. Furniture. This is where we want to be. Why were we not in furniture to begin with? Cart. Ooh, it's a very fancy cart. It's got lovely wheels. We're not having a cart in our house, but good to know. Common bed. See, the common stuff looks better than that like, higher class, whatever nonsense it was on about. Dwemer table. Ooh, we got a stone table. Ooh, hang on. How does a stone table size up for a pot? Not quite right. We'd have to jam it in. Good to know, but not right. See, I like the one stood on a rack, but if there's any sort of table we could potentially jam in that would be just low enough to hold that thing up, I would kind of love it. I would kind of love it. Oh, how does the bench work? No, bench is too short. See, that it's such a finicky height. We're never going to get it right. We should just give up trying. We should accept the rack and its gifts. However, I lure challenge, especially a pointless one. Farm bench. Farm bench, all right. Farm bench is not all right. Farm table, too high. High Hrothgar. Big planter. That's a big planter, that is. Can't argue with that logic. That is, in fact, a planter that is heckin' big. Furniture table. Yeah, we don't want that. We don't want that. Noble. We want a chair. Welcome, children. This is the soup chair. Come and make your soup at the chair. Don't know why it's soup, and I definitely don't know why it's that voice, but nonetheless. Okay, so we're into the noble furniture, which is what we're using a lot of upstairs. So it's probably what we're going to keep as a theme, you know, for downstairs. It would probably make sense to do so. Yeah, we're going to delete the floating one. That makes no sense. Yeah, just for a bit of, you know, a bit of a, yeah, just a bit of a, you know, just a little bit of a bit. Right. So what goes in this corner? What goes in this corner? What do we? I want some barrels. Some like barrels and crates for storage would be wonderful. Oh, do we have alchemy upstairs? I kind of want to have alchemy upstairs. Just sort of jab it in a corner. Well, give me alch. Alch. On all, please. Oh, no. Actually, let's just do crafting, and then, yeah, because I think there's going to be more alchemy things associated with the word alchemy than I realise. Alchemy workbench tabletop. Yeah, I want one of those upstairs. I want one of those. Furniture. Noble. There we go. Ooh, sorry, I'm just rearranging myself. Step of water. Right, let's carry on. Noble rack. Back on the racks, huh? We never left them. Noble desk. Very cute. Very quaint. Don't know why it's in that voice. Where do you live? Do you have to flow? It's kind of the right height for you. A noble thing, but not. It's kind of, but it's not quite. It's not right, you know? It's a tad off still. It's not bad, but it's not the right size. It's too thin. It needs to be wider. It needs to be more accommodating. Corner shelf. No, we don't. Oh, do we want corner shelf? No, that wouldn't look right at all. That would look very silly. Yeah, for a number of reasons, that would look very silly. Chest of drawers. No. No. Oh, I'm yawning, sorry. Terribly sorry. Right. Noble's head furniture. What? Shelves. Sideboard. Sideboard's cute. Can have two of those back to back. Call it a unit. Don't know why we would, but we could in theory if we really wanted to. Yep, no, we're not doing that, but we could. Oh dear. Table long. Oh god, that is long, isn't it? Any short tables? Or no, they just get longer. Table low. That's low. Table round. That's round. They don't lie. These noble furnitures, they do not lie. See, that's the perfect height there. That's good. Short. Square. Square's good. Yeah, square's good. Perfect height and kind of good size as well. I like square. And it looks nice. Just quite prettily decorated. Yeah, I like that. Ooh, I do like that. Ooh, I do. We've got table thin. Ooh, god, yeah, that's thin. Wall shelf, and a wash basin. We could have a wash basin. Fuck. We could have a wash basin. There we go. In the kitchen. That would be adorable. That would be beautiful. All right, so I'm wanting alchemy in this little corner here, I think. Because honestly, an alchemy station kind of looks like an extension of a kitchen if you squint a bit. It's basically the same thing, you know. It's all kitchen-y stuff if you want it to be. You know, crushing plants and things. You could do your spices over your alchemy station, and as well as your alchemy, but you know, spices. Spices are cool. I don't know why spices, but okay. Right, shove that there. Got a cauldron over here for cauldron-based purposes. Got your cooking spit there for cooking-based purposes. Alchemy station, cooking station, good. That's 2 out of however many checked off. I like to have the essentials. Delete you from downstairs. Keep the flange in place. We like a good flange. Oh, wait, why do I have a trapdoor underneath there? That's silly. Oh dear. Alright, so that's there. We want crates and barrels, don't we? We want a little crate and barrel, just sort of, or some baskets even, just in the corner where the trapdoor is to go around it. So it's not just this odd thing stuck out on its own. Do we want it to go closer to the wall? We could do. Have I just undone something? No, we're okay. We could, in theory, just nudge over a tad. Yeah, it's not bad. Gimme barrel. No, basket. Baskets are cute. They feel more homely and cute and kitchen-y as opposed to a barrel. We want some barrels, but not entirely barrels, you know. Bit of variation, if you will. Why do I say things in that voice? Why that voice of all the voices? Why does it have to be that one? You know, can't we just have a nice time without being weird? No, not permitted. Okay, worth a shot. Oh, I accidentally duplicated a basket. Right, so that's there. Sort of. I don't know how I want this. Don't quite know how I want. Stop moving around in that direction. I do not want you to. I'm sorry. I think I'm shouting at baskets now. I'm sorry. This keeps happening. It's always one inanimate object or another. I do apologize. We could put some barrels. We could put some apples in the baskets, and it's not quite so senseless. Basket carry, flower basket drop. They've dropped one. Basket closed. Ooh, it's closed. Do you know what? We could have 2 little baskets there, and we'll go for a barrel. Why not, eh? Good old barrel. Barrels are great. They're good space fillers, you know? We're not responding, so we're just gonna talk and pretend that we're not responding. Barrels are wonderful space fillers. Good for corners, good for taking up space when you just need them to, you know? There we go. Save and barrel. Barrel empty. Yeah, no, that'll do, honestly. We just empty barrel. There we go. That's kind of big. It is, but here's the thing. We can nudge this over as much as we want. We can be fiddly with it. We're allowed to be fiddly with it. It's fine. You know how I, in the title of the stream and on Twitter, when I said I was going live, I both occasions said we're going to do a bit of Skyrim Creation Kit and then maybe some gameplay, and we're not doing any gameplay. We're just going to mess around with the bloody house. I'm sorry if you expected anything different. This alas, nothing has changed. This is still me streaming. Plan? What plan? To be honest, the whole gameplay maybe thing was sort of a backup if I couldn't think of anything else we wanted to do with the house. Like if I didn't have the inspiration to build on it or do anything with it, I just sort of thought, well, if we don't want to do that anymore, if we get bored of it, we can just move on to something else. Barrel beat. No, thank you. No, thank you. We can have a smaller barrel. Just for sort of funsies. Yeah, just a little small barrel there. Why not? Why not? Love a good small barrel, I do. Alright, so we've got baskets and barrels, having a good time. Good for them. Actually, let's bring back the baskets. Bring them back. We could put the carry basket. That's not a carry, that's not what I had in mind. Do you know what, we could have one carry basket there. So it sort of completes the trifecta over there. Hope we don't nudge into those when we craft. Find out about that in a minute. And the flower basket. Where's the little, like a handheld one? There we go. I like that thing for like, so we can put that underneath the table or next to it, and that can be, you know, if we want to go and collect alchemy reagents, we use this thing. We go and take it outside, and we go, Jesus, the music is getting dramatic right now. We take a little carry basket outside, and we go, I'm just going out to pick some flowers for my medicines. And then you go and grab some nightshade and poison someone. You know, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. Can we rotate this a little bit? Yeah, why not? Why not? We don't have to. Jesus, quite the rotation, isn't it? Dramatic alchemy BGM. Love it. Absolutely, yeah. What's more dramatic than alchemy? Let's be honest. Not much. What? I want both of you. Thank you. Oh dear. Do you want to be like... Hang on a second. Let's pretend we didn't rotate you. Do you want to be over a bit, alchemy station? Are you good? No, you don't, because we want to be able to actually stand and not be wedged inside of you. Okay, okay. Good to know. Good to know, you know. Always good to be certain of these things. Whether you're wedging yourself into table or not. Is that rotating both of you? Yeah, there we go. Sort of a bit of that. Sort of something like that. So it's a bit off-centery. Not that off-centery, because that's a bit much, isn't it? Ooh, it's a bit much. So it fits the corner a bit more, you know. It's not just sort of square, 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 you know. Perfect placed against the wall. This is a house. It's lived in. It's in Skyrim. It's going to be a little bit messy. It's not going to be perfect. And we love it for that. We really do. Nice. Okay, so what if, in theory, we kept that there and we're happy with it and we stole a lantern to go with it? Because who doesn't love a good lantern, right? I know I love a good lantern. Bring you over here. Steal you. Along with your light source. Your valuable, valuable light source. Where have you gone? Help, I've lost it. And the camera is not being helpful. Stay. Zoom in and stay. There we go. Sorry. Do apologise for my shouting at a candle. There we go. Yeah. Happy with that? Happy with that. Right, let's do a quick Control and S for a save. Let's hop in the game because we haven't been in a while. Save again while like that. Why not? Let's just go see how things are looking, because we're kind of getting towards the end of stream now. About 10 more minutes left for us. And yeah, well, we've done a fair bit. We might as well hop in and see how it's doing. See how we're going. Make sure everything's running all right. Smooth as can be. We've not made too many mistakes, so if we have, we can, you know, rectify them now before we get too deep into it. Ooh. Ah, you put us in the perfect place. Oh, fuck's sake. let's make sure we haven't made any mistakes. Wouldn't want any of those. There appears to be a hole in the world. Fuck. When did this happen? It's the kitchen. The kitchen's off center. That's okay. We should be able to resolve it with one nudge, although we have... that's probably why the thingy looked so in the middle of nowhere. But this is cute. I like this. This is good. We can fill this with flowers. We can accidentally kick these over every time we come and do alchemy. And does it look good for alchemy? It does. Cute little corner. Nuzzled up against the wall. Oh, I love it. Lantern's great. Wash bowl. Cooking pot. You good? Of course you are. Of course you are. You're a cooking pot. What's to go wrong? Washing bowl's a bit... Maybe we'll put that to the other side next to the cauldron. But yeah, apart from the hole in the world... Fuck. Everything's going swell so far. Yeah, that explains why the trapdoor I thought was a bit too in the middle of the room. I was like, I didn't put that there, did I? And I had to move it, and no dear. The flange is doing well. Good for it. Proud of it. Good old flangey McFlangerson. Cheese is still in jail, as it needs to be, as is intended. Good old cheese prison. Nice. All right, let's go solve the hole in the world. For fuck's sake. When did this happen? When did... who never told me? Me? Yeah, probably. That'll do it, won't it? Turn it clipping on. There we go. There we go. Right. So yeah, I think the logs and the bar, the counter is in the right position. It's this stuff that we've now just wedged in the wall. We have to just nudge it a bit forward. I think that's okay. I think we can manage that. Ooh, let's try and select everything in one go, shall we? Bit ambitious, I'm gonna be honest, but we'll do our best. We'll do our best. Barrel, 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 or rather basket, basket, basket. Like that. Basin, these two. Nice, and then just turn off clipping. Not clipping, snapping to grid. There we go. Okay, I think we've resolved that situation. I think that's okay. They're not in the wall. Yeah, good, 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 good. Whew, wonderful. Deep breaths. We did it. Good stuff. Turns out the hole in the world, very easy situation to resolve. Who knew? Who knew, right? Clearly not me. Good stuff, right. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, I haven't done a stretch in a while. If anyone feels like they should stand up right now, I'm going to do exactly that. So I urge you to do the same if you feel obliged. Right. Oh, dear. Oh, that was good. Right. Sorry. Had a bit of a stretch. Has the BGM actually finished now? No, it hasn't. We've got the last part. It's called Skyrim Atmospheres Part 10. Shocking. This BGM, by the way, of course, if you don't recognize it, it's just this is a Skyrim soundtrack. It is the soundtrack to Skyrim, but it's the relaxing parts, handpicked by someone, somewhere, some kind soul. Right. That's cute. I like that corner. It's so cute. Can't wait to put some flowers in it, but I think we'll do that last minute, so we're not kicking things around. But yeah, we're gonna decorate this corner. We're gonna put some flowers in it. It's gonna be green and pretty. Can't wait. Right. Okay. Good. Wash basin. Fuck's sake. See, it makes sense thematically to have the wash basin between the alchemy and the cooking. So, you know, you can wash your hands or any cooking things if you're cooking, and you can wash any, you know, hands or ingredients for other things when you're doing other things. Alchemy, that's the word. If this camera, thank you. Behave yourself. There we go. And move that over there. That'll do. And cauldron, you can go back in your corner. Go back in your corner where you belong. Just kidding, love you. Anyhow, now that I've blown a kiss to a cauldron. Awesome. Nice. I'm really happy with this. All the changes that we've made tonight have genuinely been such good changes. It's all for the better. The house is now smaller. It makes more sense. It's more cozy. There's less work to do. You know, we can actually fill spaces with proper things instead of just filling them with nonsense for the sake of filling them. You know, it feels good. It feels right. It feels proper. Yeah, the kitchen area is taking shape as well. I'm really happy with that. I was a bit sad about the destruction of the fireplace, but we're gonna make up for it with a little cozy area over here. We do need some stools, don't we? Let's get some. Give me a stool. There we go. Wooden bar stool. That's exactly what I wanted. Why are there two people there? Let's not question it. To go next to the breakfast bar, of course. There we go. So you can sit in your breakfast bar and go, ooh, breakfast. You know, as people do on breakfast bars. At breakfast bars? With breakfast bars? I don't know. Never breakfast barred before in my life, to be honest. But, you know, it seems cute. There we go. Looks nice. Ah, thank you, Flicky Dicky. I'm glad you think so. We've got a static stool over there, but we don't want static stools. We want proper stools that you can have a sit on. Have a nice time with. Should we put another lantern over here? I like lanterns. Lanterns a lot. Oh no, hang on. We're going into not responding mode, so let's just take this opportunity to have a sip of tea, which I'm surprised. Okay, it is cold, but it's still drinkable, so I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Alright, that's there. Control S to save. Good, good, good. Markers on. Goodness gracious, there's a horde of blue people in our house. Oh, Feywild, thank you for the posture check. Dear me. Right. Camera. You don't calm the heck down. I'm gonna calm you the heck down myself. I think I just threatened to do something to a camera. I don't know what though, but definitely something. Alright, drag you over hither. Nice. I'm having a cup of tea as well. Fruits Forest. Oh wow, that sounds amazing. That sounds really like warming. Ah, that sounds good. That sounds really good. And bless you, Feywild. Right. Oh, now I think the BGM has actually ended. Okay, it's going to end in 20 seconds, but it's all quietness. So let's restart it. There we go. Oh dear. It's a very nice fade out end, actually. You don't even realise it's gone until it's gone. Well, I don't, but I'm busy doing God knows what with the house. So who really knows, really? Who really knows? Camera, you don't behave yourself. There we go. I have not tea, just a Pepsi, but I need the caffeine to stay focused. That's okay. I also like the bubbly. Fair enough. Good for you. You enjoy your Pepsi. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Should we find some bowls? Should we find some cups and bowls? Some, like, you know, light furniture bits, kitcheny bits and bobs to make the breakfast bar sparkle. The lantern's floating. Fuck's sake. Why the lantern's always got to float, huh? What's that all about? What's that all about? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Camera, 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 camera. There we go. Camera. Camera. See, it's not even so much the camera to blame, it's my bloody scroll wheel. Because it's supposedly frictionless or whatever it is. Which is helpful in certain situations, but not in others. Just stay. Thank you, goodness me. Sorry, I think I was shouting at my camera again. But yeah, it's sort of, it's supposedly frictionless. You can press a button to turn that off. But if you do so, when you scroll, all you hear is this. And that's not my favourite sound, and it's not my favourite sound for streaming. So if I turn it back into frictionless mode, it's just silent. It's silent, which is great. It's what you want, but sometimes it's too frictionless, you know? Yeah, that's it. Let's look for a bowl or two. Or 3 or 4. When there's any fruit teas that'd be good cold. I have a cat's tongue, so lovely hot teas are wasted on me. I have to wait until they're tepid. Fair enough. It has a red currant, blackberries flavour in it, all from Sweden forests. That does sound amazing. Oh my goodness, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. That sounds wonderful. Oh, I could go for like a good, yeah, red currant tea. Oh, that sounds amazing. Dwarven bowl. I know I said I wanted some fancy bowls on here. I think dwarven might be a bit too fancy. That might be... And then again, not the worst thing in the world, is it? Shove a bowl on it. Not against that. As a premise. Is that floating? Hello? Oh, it's disappeared. That's where it's gone. That is a tad floating. Yeah, it's tiny. It's an inch floating. It's barely. It's a quarter of an inch. It's a centimeter. It's a millimeter. It's floating. Oh god. No, thank you. Glazed bowl. Oh gosh, that's very fancy. Oh, you could put some apples in there, couldn't you? Oh yes, you could. Sorry. That's a Hagraven blood bowl. Therefore, nothing we want anywhere near us. Silver bowls. Now that feels nice and gentle, doesn't it? Oh god. Sov bowl. I'm guessing that means Sovngarde. Oh dear. How do you have your tea? As it is, with milk, sugar. If I'm having like a tea that is good with milk, like a black tea, I'll have it with milk. I haven't. Here's the thing. I haven't had a tea that I would put milk with in a very long time. I don't put sugar in my drinks. I don't like. I drink coffee. I do not drink coffee with sugar in it. I don't really like sweet coffees. If I'm drinking a tea like an English breakfast tea, I'll normally put milk in it, like any amount of milk really. I'm really not fussy when it comes to milk and no sugar. But I've been drinking, I haven't had one of those in a long time, and I've been drinking a lot more coffee. It's all decaf coffee, but I've been drinking that with oat milk, and I don't know if I would try a tea with oat milk or whether I'd just go with dairy milk. That's a decision I have yet to make, and maybe I never will, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know how that would work out in like an English breakfast tea. That's a very fancy bowl, we don't want that. But yeah, don't really have sugar in my tea. It's not my thing. My boyfriend, on the other hand, has roughly four teaspoons of sugar in his teas. And you know what? Good for him. He seems happy, so who am I to judge? Who indeed? The silver bowls seem nice, didn't they? The demo ones are kind of cute. I like the little demo ones. Let's go for silver for now. We can replace later should we need to. They're quite big, but so is my appetite. Wait. Sure, let's say that. Why not? Good old bowl or two. Why not? Yeah. And do we have any cups? A cup. A mug. That's a cupboard. That's not... Okay. Dwarven cups. Glazed cup. Nordic. Noble cupboard. Silver platter. Oh, wow. It's the fanciest thing I've ever seen in my life. Look at that thing. A little... Camera, stay still. I want to look at the thing. That's gorgeous. It's so cute. A little napkin underneath it. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, we're having that. We're having that. We're going to get rid of this bowl and we're going to put that there next to the apple juice on tap so we can have it all like... It's a platter for serving our guests. Like, oh, would you like some apple juice? Here, have a goblet. You know, it's... Septimus Cygnus's cupboard. No, thank you. I don't want that. Is that really all we have for cups? Glazed cups. What do you got? You're just, what do you, silver bowl. Let's go with silver. Let's try silver. I go for it as is, but if I feel frisky, I put a cube of sugar in. That's amazing. Good for you. My boyfriend likes really sweet tea. Hey, amazing. Oh gosh, I should have known this would bring up way too much jewelry silver. I just want silver bowl. Well, not silver bowl, but you know, things like silver bowl. Give me silver. Silver bowl, candlestick. Candlestick. Candelabra. More candlesticks. Silver goblet. There we go. That's what we're wanting. Goblet is so fancy. That is such a fancy goblet. This entire situation is way too fancy for what it is. Look at this thing. We're not... Oh dear. Who do we think we are? This is a farmhouse. And yet we have a bowl and a goblet. Good for us. Good for us, that's what I say. I'm going to put some lovely treats in it. Oh, do we have a silver plate? Yeah, we do. Oh, that would be better than the bowl. Bowl can go over there and do its own thing, but the plate, that's where it's at. Plate can have like a sweet roll or something on it, you know? Look at... Oh, shit. Oh, I just nudged it down a step. Heck yeah, I'd drink some apple juice out of a silver goblet. Me too. I would drink the heck out of apple juice in a silver goblet. Platter... Oh, that's a big one. Platter idle. Oh, dear. Oh, no, we don't like that. Platter of cup. Spin through that. Oh, idle food. Hang on. Oh, God. That's... Did I see cheese? Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. We got a little cheese platter. It's a cheese pod. It's a cheese pod. We've come full circle. We're back to cheese pods. Oh, amazing. I'm going to stick that. No, I'm not going to stick that. I'm going to put that there. I think. Oh, do we want that there? Or do we want... Well, we see, we don't really want interactable food because then I might accidentally knock it off or pick it up or eat it or something, you know. Don't actually eat the food, do we? We want to just have it look nice. So I might put that there. We could put it there because it's more of a middle serving plate. It's more of a, you know, hey, everyone come and eat your cheese. I don't know who the everyone is in this context. Me and Lydia, like I don't. No one else is coming to this house. Let's be honest. Maybe Serrana will pop over every now and then, say hi, check in on me, make sure I'm still alive. Bless her. Maybe we have some like smaller little serving plates here. Oh shit, where have you gone? The plate's vanished. Fuck. Sort of like a little like camera. If you don't behave yourself, I'll tell you off. Yeah, you heard me. You heard me. I'll tell you off. There we go. Put you like there, and then not there, and then move you over a bit. And then, oh, I've duplicated that already. Good. Sort of there, and we can... Do we want the bowl? Nah, not right now. Not right now. And we can put a goblet or two in there as well. Shrinky dinky down. Groovalicious. So we've got two sort of places set, you know? It's not bad. It's very fancy looking. It's not bad, though. I miss apples so much. I'm sadly allergic. Oh, no. Oh, dear. I'm so sorry for that. Apples are wonderful. I'm so sorry. I haven't had one in quite a while, but that is very sad. I'm so sorry. Very cozy with the lights on. It is, if the camera stayed still. It is. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Well, we're about finished now with stream. I'm just going to throw a few more little, like, spare goblets down here. This is, you know, it's where you keep your bits and bobs, isn't it? It's your extras. It's your extras. I don't know what else I'm trying to say. Okay, it's where you keep your supplies. Oh, there's our stack of plates. Here's our stack of this. Here's our stack of that. We've got a silver bowl down here. You know, it's all the bits and bobs. All the appropriate bits and, in fact, bobs for your perusal. Or whatever your needs require. There we go, put one there. Where's the plates gone? I need silver plate. Goblets plate. There we be. Oh, shit, I've zoomed out again. Camera. For this last little bit, I'm going to turn on the annoying scroll wheel noise. It's probably not going to even worry now. It's probably going to be like, oh, you wanted me to not move? Okay. It's just going to stay still. So politely fluck it. Fluck it. Yeah, fluck the scroll wheel. Oh, dear. Oh, look at that. I'm glad they sit on top of each other nicely. That's cute. We got a little stack of plates. Have some smaller ones. They're like, oh, yes, the smaller stack behind it. That's very cute. I love that they stack so well. Okay, not... Normally they stack well, not so much when they're floating. Wow, these plates are amazing. They stack so well. Never mind. We're not going to talk about that one. Camera. Hello? Oh, fuck. Oh, there we are. I think I lost the camera for a second there. All we saw was the eternal void. And it was staring back at us. There we go. That'll do like that. And we could just put another bowl in here. For fun. Right. That'll do for now. Little, like, kitchen-y stacky bit. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, adorable, wonderful. I think we're about done for today. I think that's about it. I'm going to save for one last time. There we go. I'm going to open up Skyrim itself. We're going to pop in. We're going to give it a last little look over, and then we'll be done. I think that's it for the stream. Well, I know that is. We've been going live for just a few hours. There we go. If you're going to continue with Oblivion, I can't wait to see you try to do this in Oblivion. It's so hard. Is it? Oh, I can't wait. Oh, dear. I can't wait. Yes, I would love to continue playing Oblivion. It's wonderful. It's really fun. I'm really charmed by it. I honestly didn't think I'd fall for it this much, and I really have. It's wonderful. Okay, so you walk into the house. You've got your little... These need moving around a bit more. We need to refine this area. That's okay. Do that another day. But I'm happier with it now. It feels much cozier being straight there, and the fire's there. I think having the fire attached to this instead of the kitchen was a good choice. It gives it the warm glow that it needed. Got a little bed here. You got little changing areas, your little dressing area, a little lantern that sometimes doesn't work. I'm not going to talk about that. Pop down here. Cute. And look at it. Okay. Okay, we need to... What the fuck is wrong with this silver platter? Okay, we're gonna not have this thing. It appears to be having issues with clipping. It doesn't want to... Okay, yeah. We're not gonna have that there, but we might have like an apple or a sweet roll on a plate. Something nice. A bowl of apples, maybe. We're gonna have something pretty there. But the positioning, wonderful. It's haunted. It kind of is, isn't it? Oops. Yeah, look at that. It's very cute. All the stools work. Yeah, they do. Look at us having a little, like, awkwardly floating our hand on the bar. Yep. Good, good, good. As intended. Have a good awkward hand float. I do. There we go. Oh, something just made a noise. There we go. Wedging ourselves in the corner there. We probably kicked a bowl through the underside of the thing. Yeah. Okay. Oh, no, it's you again. You can bugger off. Ah, look at these. And they're all alright. They're not broken or anything. Good for them. And there's the apple juice. And there's the goblet. It's so cute. I love it. Oh, it's wonderful. And then we got the cauldron and we got the cooking pot. What are you doing over here? Go away. Like it just disappeared into oblivion. Right, we've got a basket that we can kick if we really want to, and a test house. Oh dear, yeah, this place is not even slightly worked on. It's a vague idea of a theme that we want to go down here. I don't think these lights are going to work. They honestly look like too technical. They don't look magical. That looks like just like like I don't know, something in a submarine or something. It looks completely out of place. It's wonderful. I love it. There we go. And we pop out of the right place. Excellent. Oh, maybe it needs nudging over a tad. That's okay. Right. Well then, that's it. That's the stream. That's the stream. Let's sit on the end stool for one last pose, a la dramatique, with a little awkward hover hand there. That's such a cute little hover hand. It's adorable. Right then. There you have it. That be the stream. This isn't going to be a smooth transition, but it's going to be something. So brace and bear with if we just do a bit of this, and we hope it works. 3, 2, 1. Okay, it's not quite working. If we just do a bit of this, wiggle it around. There we go. Just so we can see Skyrim in the background. Wonderful. Thank you for the vote. Thank you for being here, everyone. It was really wonderful. It was exactly what I hoped it would be. Lovely and calm and relaxing. And I am so calm and relaxed. It was so much fun. What a way to spend 2 hours of your evening, huh? Good times. All right, thank you all for being here. You're all wonderful, wonderful people. Go look after yourselves. You know, do the usual stuff. Thank you for the subscription, Flicky Dicky. Enjoy your emote if you can. But yes, thanks for all being here. I will see you. I'm next streaming. If we pop over to the last schedule. There we go. I'm next streaming on Friday. Kind of a few days off as per usual, but going back to Planet Coaster. Can't wait. Can't wait. The camera controls on Planet Coaster are a bit less frustrating than in this software, so I can't wait for that. That's gonna be great. That's gonna be wonderful. Oh dear. But yes, Planet Coaster on Friday, and then Saturday, I don't know, maybe Oblivion, maybe more of this. Maybe I will sing and dance. I'm not gonna do that. We'll find out, right? Okay. Thanks for being here, everyone. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.